أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
I seek refuge in God from Satan the accursed, in the name of God, the Beneficent, the Merciful.
خطبه‌ای که امام حسن مجتبی صلوات الله علیه بعد از شهادت
In the first sermon delivered by Imam Hussein Mujtaba after the martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon them,
یکی از جمله‌هاش این بود که فرمودن
this sentence came up. Imam Hassan said that the martyrdom of Imam Ali was an affliction to the west and east.
شرق و غرب گرفتار شدن. شرق و غرب کشورهای اسلامی که اون روز
the west and east of the Muslim countries, which at the time was the largest empire on the face of the earth, and it was ruled over by the commander of the faithful, Imam Ali, peace be upon him. And people were living in peace and comfort and ease under the leadership of Imam Ali. All those people were afflicted with a great grief and misery after the martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon him. So many people were killed, so many people were beheaded, many farms and plantations were burned down by the next caliphs. And this was how people were afflicted with this misery. When Imam Ali used to send people to defensive wars, and just to mention, none of the wars by Imam Ali was aggressive, just like the Holy Prophet of Islam, who never waged any aggressive war against the enemies. And so Imam Ali, like the Holy Prophet of Islam, always insisted on his policies to not burn any trees, to not cut down any trees when the Muslim army was victorious. However, after the Holy Imam Ali, peace be upon him, in the few years after Imam Ali's martyrdom, Muawiyah sent people to other cities of the Arabia, and one of his main orders to his agents was to set farms and plantations on fire wherever they enter. This is recorded in many history books, and you can find it. And they used to create a state of famine in those areas. You know, in the past, transportation was not as quick as today. And so the famine pressured people so much. And so many atrocities followed the famine caused by the agents of Muawiyah. Our role today, and even in the future, particularly the Muslim countries, must be informed and enlightened about the depths and the profound meanings behind the sentence uttered by Imam Hassan Mujtaba, who said that the East and West were afflicted by the grief of the martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon him. When the famine was created by the agents of Muawiyah, all kinds of hardships and problems followed. It is clear that you can find many horrible stories in history of people who turned to cannibalism, to eating dead bodies in order to just survive. According to history, there was a woman who was killed and then she was eaten because people were hungry and they had no other way to survive. And the woman's sister was crying. These stories are so much horrendous and horrible that we cannot even imagine them. And when we see the likes of these stories in our today's world, we can trace it back to its origins that are the leaders of hypocrisy. And this is exactly the opposite of the leadership of the Holy Prophet, who spread justice and prosperity among Muslims. According to history, when this lady was killed and eaten, the sister of this lady was crying hard because nobody had given her any share of the dead sister's body. And all of this happened in the Muslim countries. And it was all created by the so-called and self-proclaimed Islamic leaders, such as Muawiyah, Yazid bin Marwan, and others. This is actually the interpretation of this sentence by Imam Hussein Mujtaba, who said that the East and West were afflicted by the grief of Imam Ali's martyrdom. It is said that one of these self-proclaimed Islamic caliphs, or the successors of the Holy Prophet, and it's so sad to see that even history books have mentioned these wicked rulers as the successors of the Holy Prophet. It is said that this person, whenever he had problems with other people, he used to kill them by putting nails into their eyes. Such a savage ruler who claimed to be the successor of the Prophet of Mercy, the Holy Prophet of Islam. It is also said that there was another one of these rulers who was from the Umayyad dynasty, and he also believed to be the successor, the rightful successor of the Holy Prophet of Islam. And when someone advised him to be pious, he got so angry and mad that he ordered that person to be beaten to death. It was only Imam Ali, peace be upon him, who in all of those wars that were waged against him, whenever the enemies conspired against him, even the enemies of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, could not find fault with the policies of Imam Ali. Not even they could find fault with the governors appointed by Imam Ali. However, on the other side, we have Muawiyah, who created artificial famines in order to surrender people. Imam Ali, like the Holy Prophet, ordered his agents and governors not to cut down a single tree, not to burn down a single plantation.
قصه هایی که بعد پیغمبر خدا و بعد امیرالمومنین صلی الله علیه
Another story from the wicked rulers who called themselves the successors of the Holy Prophet.
و ادامه پیدا کرد همینجور نوشتن این کسی که اسم خودشو
A person who called himself the successor of the Holy Prophet of Islam. Such a person used to receive bags of snakes and scorpions, and he used to empty those bags of scorpion and snakes on people just to watch others get killed by the sting and the poison of these creatures. Just for fun, just for the fun of it, he wanted to kill other people and watch them like that. The Holy Quran has introduced Imam Ali, peace be upon him, in perfect terms, as the Imam is referred to as the soul of the Holy Prophet of Islam. It is a responsibility of everyone to enlighten people all around the world about these realities and facts. With such great advancements in technology and means of transmission of information, we should not let anyone be ignorant of these realities. I hope that in the remaining days of the holy month of Ramadan, all those people who are successful be more successful, and all those people who have not yet taken a step should make a firm decision to support the cause of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, and not abandon the side of this holy Imam. May God bless Muhammad and his pure household.